Welcome to the International Kriegsspiel Society live game. We are doing the Battle of Guandu today in ancient China, Shao versus Yao Shu. We are getting started. We're going to hop down to Yuan Shao's channel. They're doing some last minute planning. We're going to listen in and then get them going.
Is that is that advancing with me, or am I acting as the sole vanguard? And then the pink, and then the pink. I see you're the brown, but is the
I'm the
pink
brown.
advance?
The pink,
Right.
the pink is his heavy and shock cap. The
Okay.
blues to pin them in place. Once you pin them in place, with the clearing that we have, hopefully J Rock and his cab will shatter the enemy.
You've got one more minute.
Anything down. We are
Okay.
attacking a fortress, so I don't envision them to have that many forces that we will lose in an open battle. The question is, how many forces will they kill in the lead up to the assault on the fortress? Because that's our goal.
Okay.
We need to capture the fortress.
So I'm the anvil, and the cavalry are the hammer. That's the plan, basically, for the initial assault, and then we're going after the fort. Is that how I understand it? We're doing a hammer. Okay. Awesome.
Very basic.
I'm sorry.
I might be the anvil for the first few turns. Yeah, the game started.
Tian Feng's not here, right? Yep.
For some reason, I cut out.
Okay. It's time to go. Everyone split to your channels. Everyone but Liu Bei can stick together here. The rest of you, or Liu Bei split off. You got your own channel. The rest of you can stick together for a turn. Okay. We'll be back with you in a second to start. Thank you. Alright, go ahead and do initial screenshots.
Oh, okay. Yes, you should have been paying attention to that. We've been chatting 1796 and not paying attention.
Oh, you're fine.
Right, okay.
Debating about how I want to do this. You don't have to worry about circular screenshots.
And I'm just going to do...
Are you in top down or 45 degrees?
I'm doing 45 degrees. I like that for ancients.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, alright. So... I'll do a screenshot and send it to you and see if it's okay.
Yeah, put it in umpire. Or you can look at what I put on. Putting in Shinpei.
No. Oh, okay.
Who's that?
You want to do timestamps or turn numbers?
Turn numbers. So
Is that alright that I'll put in the umpire chat, that picture that I'll put in there?
Yeah, that's fine.
So this is for... Let's look at a second. Chow and Chujin, okay. So is it time we're doing? Is it 12 o'clock?
Turn one. We're just doing... We're keeping it
Turn
vague.
one, okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go harass people.
You got it. Go for it. Let's see. Go to...
It's the same idea. I just don't imagine meet them, and with their backs to the river.
Alright, gentlemen. Your army has arrived at the northern bridge of the Yellow River to find that Cao Cao's army is on the opposite side, opposing any crossing. Let's see. There is no Tian Feng, so I guess Yuan Shao, you have his... What were his forces? Correct, Bob?
Yeah.
So
his forces.
Guochu has all the cavalry. Shen Pei has half the army at the front, and then you've got the other half kind of in reserve.
All right. So we should note that there's a cavalry force on the right flank, 4 units of cab, and then what do they have? They seem to have some units. What do you guys think we should do? I'm thinking perhaps the issue is we need to force our way across one bridge.
Okay, so I'm looking at their formation from what I can see. It looks to be a line of pole arms, guarding the bridgehead, and then a line of archers behind that, and then pole arms behind the archers, and then a unit of maybe heavy infantry or sword infantry behind that second pole arm line. So, and then there's cavalry off to the flank. So it's a pretty solid defense.
So here's what we're going. I'm going to push off 2 of my assault infantry. All right, and give them to you, Shenpei.
Sounds good.
The rest, I don't want us to commit assault infantry early because they're our best unit for an attack on the fortress. But in this case, I think we'll need them. You'll take those 2 assault infantry, and those will be the brunt of your attack as you move forward. All our archers will be the first to engage forward. Once we break through, I want you to create a wedge
Force open the bridgehead.
Yeah. I want you to create a wedge.
Some information you should know.
Assault.
If your archers stand on the banks, they can reach the enemy infantry where they're at currently. You also have 3 catapults with long range amongst your siege engines.
Okay.
All right. You know what?
The one thing I want to ask. Wait. Can I interject just for a second? I'm wondering, because looking at this, I have a lot of archers. Am I allowed to take time and whittle them down, or do you want me? Is speed
That's
of
exactly
the
what I was
here?
wondering. That's exactly what I was wondering. The issue is I'm quite sure that we have a turn timer, so we do need to do this sort of fast. But let's take perhaps 1 turn to whittle them down. Fire our 3 catapults at their army, and also whittle them down with our archers. As I then branch off my 2 assault infantry to join you, and you start forming some sort of attack. After maybe 1 or 2 turns of whittling down, we'll force our way through.
Okay, sounds good. What is that noise in the background?
I'm sorry. There's really many places I can go that are private. It's just
Bob's got a party
college,
going on
so.
in his dorm room.
No. I this is actually the student union, and this is actually the complete opposite of any party's call. But yeah.
Alright, so you're sending the archers to the banks, you're sending 2 melee assault units, and you're sending the catapults up, and you...
Yep.
Okay.
And then I would like to... and then once the assault infantry arrive, I would like to prepare them for assault, and then get my pole arms ready to charge in behind them. And I'm planning to lead the assault myself, so if that's any kind of extra preparation that's required.
J-Rock, you'll be the next to cross. I want you to cross rather fast once Shenpei crosses, and possibly not all of Shenpei's units will cross before.
Alright. I figured this would be kind of a movement round, kind of give hints as to what's going to happen. So they're moving up. The catapults, the archers are advancing. They've got some infantry moving up. Nothing crossing the bridge yet.
Okay, the chief wants to move his archers up. I guess they're saying, can he fire over these rocks? Which I was going to say, yeah, if he's behind them, but maybe put a negative on them. It's up to you.
Well, it's going to be kind of... Just put them on the banks, and then... I wouldn't say over the rocks, but, fit 2 or 3 along those banks.
Oh, I see. It's quite a short distance, isn't it? So are we moving a double... Oh, no, we're not moving a double move. You want to move a double move first turn?
No, just kind of let them hint at what they're moving up, and then let them react to that. You get on your side... Oh, holy crap. Alright, he's going for it.
I moved them. Oh, good lord!
Uh-oh.
I-
They're in the water.
They're all dead. I can fix this.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think we're ready for turn 2 pictures.
Yeah.
Just bear with me a sec.
I'm just going to give them all the same picture.
So did the red? Oh yeah, they didn't do anything. Okay.
I mean, the stuff's moving up. Archers are moving up. Some infantry's moving up. Catapults are moving up.
Oh, I made a mistake there. How far can commanders move?
Like, I don't know, 10, 100. Pretty far.
I will put him there then.
Is he like riding up to? Alright, I'm gonna go.
He wants to go to a hill that he said was to the northwest, but there isn't one apart from the one that's
Some about
way
this
over
one.
there.
There's this hill.
Yeah, well, he was saying it was close. I don't know whether he meant he's got disorientated by the map. He meant it was the one that was kind of over here somewhere. I'm not sure, but
Oh.
he said I don't think there is one there, so I'm going to move him over here.
Alright, I'm gonna go get updates. Alright, I'm back. So, the archers are moving up towards the banks. Yuan Shao's assault infantry swordsmen are moving up towards the bridge, and then the pole arms are starting to take position, as are the catapults moving up to get into range.
Okay. So
You can see on the other side of the banks, it looks like the enemy archers are moving up to the banks as well. And you see some cavalry movement. Nothing other than that.
okay. So for this turn, I don't know how much because they're peasants. I don't know how much control I have over my archers.
Mhm.
But I would like them to focus down the enemy polearms. Ignore archer fire. Okay.
Okay.
And then have the assault infantry mass for the assault across the bridge, followed by the polearms, and then my 2 units of light cavalry. Send them to join the rest of the cavalry. I don't really have a use for them, and Guandu is lacking in light cavalry, so
Sure. So
That's
all
what-
your pole arms are following your assault infantry.
maybe save like 6 blocks of them as kind of a reserve,
Okay.
so don't send them across with the main assault. But all the other ones are going in with the assault infantry, and I would like to join the assault infantry in their attack. Maybe not in the front rank.
Well, maybe wait one more turn as we hammer them with catapults and
Right.
whatnot.
No, right. Yeah, I'm just prepping for the attack. But when they do attack, I'd like to join them and cheer them on.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Anything from anyone else, or are else holding position?
For me, I would like to move up. Just no. Actually, although I'm not going to command to do this because you are in command, I would like you closer to the line because I would like you to cross next. Like just the infantry, the archers. Jeez.
Okay. Thank you. moves anyway.
Hello there. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, so the archers, I think you're on the blue, are firing at anything coming over the bridge.
yep, I rolled for it.
Grand. So these guys are going over here.
A lot of misses actually, but just let them know the catapults are starting to lob their boulders, and the archers are targeting these pole arms here and starting to hit them.
Okay.
How's your side, McPanzer? You got combat started? Ooh,
Oh, yeah, yep.
it's gonna. I mean, they'll break through. It's gonna be bloody though, for sure. They won't have much army left after they do.
Ow! Ow! Looks like that. And then on the left.
So the archers haven't taken any hits, but they're just firing. Okay. And there's no. We're not doing any keeping track of ammo or anything like that, are we? For
Nah. If
that
it's,
sort of thing?
we'll eyeball it.
Okay. And how far for dispatches? Get them next turn.
For your guys, yeah, next turn. I think with Liu Bei being on the other side, I'm gonna give a 2-turn delay.
Okay.
Okay, I botched that then. I already sent one from Chief. Two Chief from Kermit.
Okay, that's fine. Just from now on, make it 2 or whatever. Let's see.
Right, screenshots.
Screenshot time. Closing time.
Did they actually score any hits when they were firing on them? They didn't, did they?
Just some
Lovely.
archer fire. I mean, I went earlier just to have something happen.
Yeah, fine.
Just really, they were just getting in a position, so you can just kind of describe it as they just barely fired their first volley and killed a few men in that leftmost polearm unit. Alright, I'm going to get updates.
Their calves because we're going to be focused in on a.
Alright, gentlemen. So your archers arrive at the banks and just barely have started to fire their first volleys. You do see some of the infantry closest to the archers are struck and a few men fall. The enemy's own archers are firing from their banks at the assault infantry on the bridge, but most shots fire or are blocked by shields. Your catapults are lobbing now, but most shots miss. They're kind of, angling in, figuring out where to aim.
So, what are your guys'
I think
thoughts?
we hit them on their left flank currently. What would be their left flank because we want to stay away from their cav attacking our assault infantry, and also that's the flank whereby our archers are closest, so we can break there, and then our pole arm would set up a defensive line on the wedge that defend against their impending cavalry, and once we've created a gap, we can send our own cavalry in.
So what are your orders?
Yeah, so I'm joining the assault infantry and leading my forces across the bridge. Have the catapults and archers just pick their targets as they choose, but keep them away from my assault troops. So if that means targeting the back ranks, or even if they have to holding fire, but just as long as they're not hitting me, I don't care.
In fact, my assault infantry closer And also, archers practically fire on their left flank. Catapults, if you are firing on the back, try to aim in on their enemy assault infantry. And yeah,
Okay.
I am going to remove Shen Pei from this because he's now leading the attack from the front, or close to the front.
Okay.
Thank you. Good luck. It's boring. No, catapults. 2 hits. Need ARP to tell me what blue's doing.
Right, James,
Mhm.
there's going to be something. So I know you've done some combat already. These guys here,
Mhm.
he wants them. So as they're coming up across the bridge, he wants them to come up here to block that bridge.
Oh, before they cross.
So before they cross, yeah. So he's going to be kind of in that area, and then on future turns, if they break, just to keep feeding in units to plug. So if you're doing each time to plug the gap, yeah.
I got
So
it.
if anything breaks, he comes in and plugs it. Archers to continue to firing as best they can from that position.
1 hit. They're doing 2. And I'm guessing archers are targeting from the side. 3. 1.
Let's do dispatches. Do chow chow.
Well, Hermit is personally charging on turn.
Oh, I forgot to let them know they can duel each other.
What?
Which Kermit's going to want to do.
Of course he is.
Alright, screenshots.
Is the drop height for y'all's dice like 800 miles?
No. You can change your drop heights. There's a lift height thing at the top.
Yeah, I've got it set to 0.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's probably you're way over on the side of the map. It's probably being funky just because it's over there. It's such a big map.
When a unit breaks, do you... I'm just going to have it run.
Just delete them because it's gonna get messy.
Okay, right. Yep.
They just
So
die.
all this combat's been done over here, hasn't it?
Yeah, you can do the screenshot.
Majestic. What's going on with this thing today? There it is. Ooh. Do that again.
6s aren't double in this system, right? Just flat 4
No,
up.
there's just 4 and up is hits.
T4. Excuse me.
If they are leading from the front with a unit, you can give that unit an extra attack dice.
Okay. Attack. Right, I'm going to go and get next orders then.
Okay, I'll go too. Figure that out later.
Alright, Shenpei, so you charge across the bridge with your swordsman. The front unit is about to get off the bridge when the pole arms advance and kind of bottle you up before you can get off. Meanwhile, the archers are lobbing their arrows from the side and starting to score some hits. Your own archers and catapults are bombarding the Cao Cao's position, but and they are taking losses. But at the moment, your front assault unit's already decimated. They're about to break, and the one that you're with is starting to get hit as well.
Okay. So I would like to throw the one I'm with forward as much as I can. Have them join their friends.
Okay.
And honestly, if I have to just like try and shove my way, have my men and myself just shove our way through the enemy lines.
Okay.
Yeah, just as much momentum as we can get, and I would like to join the lead unit and try and rally them and cheer them on.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So Shenpei takes his leave and leads the assault across the bridge. It's a little bit hard to see how it's going from your point of view, but there's a lot of bloodshed on the far side of the bridge. Archers on both sides are both targeting each other across the banks. Your catapults are starting to score some good hits now.
I want the catapults to continue firing, but try focusing their firing on the enemy. I have a question.
enemy
How
what?
much of it miss archers?
Okay, archers.
Much of a correction would it take a turn for them to recorrect?
Who? No, it wouldn't. Your back. By the way,
And
your backline of archers aren't in range to do anything. So you may want to.
Are going to go to our left flank. In fact, send 2 lines of archers to the left side of the bridge to fire on their archers, and our front line of archers are going to continue firing in their rear. Also, we're going to send up 2 more assault infantry in order to help. Should have sent more assault up. I just thought that we would need them for yeah.
Okay. Well, Tuo, you're just waiting for your cavalry chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll come.
Just wait.
It'll come sometime.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That was fast. All right. So 3 hits. They're actually dead already. I'm gonna just.
Scored from these dice, they've scored 3 hits. These 5 archers, into some of these guys. Wherever you distribute them. So 3 hits into however you want to distribute them.
I'll just do that. Okay. And then these guys are gonna attack those guys.
Might have lost chin leaf.
You lost him?
Maybe.
Well, go find him.
Oh. Ha! All right. Let's try this.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3 hits. So that's 1 that's enough to kill him. And then that's 2, 3. I'm gonna show them kind of getting a foothold, but now they're fighting 2 units. Let's see, and then we've got catapults targeting the archers. 2 hits. Let's see, and then we're gonna do another. Oh no, we did it. Okay. Oh, then those archers. 1, 2, 3. Another hit. Okay. I think we're done.
They split their command. The South and Lucia.
Okay, you're sounding super distant.
Yeah, I know. Wait, do I need to tell them? Oh, sorry. It's probably because I've got my microphone stuck behind my ear. That would probably be the issue. So Chow Chow, Cao and Gochia have split their commands, and obviously it's a hell of a long way to get to the other. It's almost like it take them the entire night to get to the good side of the battle. Should I just warn them of that, or
Yeah, let them
that's what they
know.
want to do?
Yeah, give them a warning. We'll speed them up a little bit, but let them know it's still going to take a long time to get over there. Ah, crap. The wrong
What?
person.
Gonna be so proud, James. I gave Chinleaf all the hints in the world that he could go duel somebody. He understood me and said, "No, I'm not gonna do."
I am surprised.
Early,
Kermit's the one that likes to duel, though. He tries to duel him.
oh,
Or no, is that Greaves? That's Greaves. I take that back.
it's Greaves, but Kermit wants it. He wants to like show off, get Chinleaf's
Well,
attention.
I guess if they duel, we'll roll for it, and if they die, then or are injured, then we'll have a major impact to their army for fun. All right,
Sure.
pay. Let's see.
Hey, are we on screenshots?
Yeah, I'm doing
I've
mine.
got combat turns all. I'm sorry, I'm almost.
It's all right. No rush. Let's go pretty quickly so far.
Yeah.
So on the bridge, it's just basically some combat going on. Okay.
Yeah, they're just
And they're
pushing in,
firing.
and they're taking a lot of the infantry. There is taking a lot of fire from the archers and catapults as well.
Right.
Actually, the archers are starting to get hit by the catapults. And let them know the back units of archers aren't in. Well, I guess maybe they are now, aren't they? Did you roll for all 5 this time?
On the last turn, I've lost track of what turn. I rolled for all 5. When they did the 3 hits, I rolled for all 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Next turn. All right, Shenpei, your men are getting whittled, or at least the assault infantry are getting whittled down, but you're pushing your way down off the bridge and onto land, creating a bridgehead on the opposite side. You're assisted by the archer and catapult fire, but your assault infantry's getting cut down. Soon to have few remaining. Of course, you got your polearm reserves behind you streaming across the bridge. Plenty of infantry, so.
Yeah. So, for my orders this turn, I would like to throw this unit of assaults into that weakened unit of polearms on the left, and then have the polearms behind me attack on the right, and just try and force out kind of a wedge, and open a space for more troops to come across. And I myself would like to try and break through the lines and challenge the guy over their general who's hiding in the corner to a duel.
The one in front of you, Eugene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if he doesn't come to me, yell some taunts at him and, I don't know, shake the head of one of his men.
Okay, you got it.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, gentlemen, you can see that Shenpei is starting to make more gains across the bridge. It's reached the other side. The catapults have adjusted and are firing on the enemy archers now. And most of your archer lines now shifting east towards the other bank, but have not arrived quite yet. And the 2 units of assault, 2,000 assault swordsmen are approaching as ordered. Orders.
Well, continue deploying our archers on our left in order to hit their archers. Curious question: are our right 2 archers able to hit their left flanking unit?
The right 2 archers. The rightmost isn't. The second one
Oh.
is.
Okay. Our right 2 archers will branch off to join with the left archers, but our center right 2 archers are going to continue firing on them. Our catapults will continue focusing down their archers.
Got it. Thank you.
James.
Yep.
I'll move up the cavalry. I'll have the heavies in the column on the left, shock on the right, and the light infantry behind those.
He means like cavalry, but don't commit them. Obviously, we're just moving
Yeah,
them
I'm just
closer to the
moving them
battle,
up.
Yep. Okay.
like behind the catapults.
Got it.
Similarly, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, they're falling back. Eugene, above the sounds of battle, you hear Shen Pei yell out taunting insults and challenges you to a duel. Do you accept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see, I can do catapults anyway. Oh, they fell back. I still do catapults. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Let's see. 2 attack. 1 hit. 2 attack. 1 hit. 2 hits. Oh, that's a 3 attack. 3 hits. And 2 attack back. 1 hit, which is enough to kill him. And I think we're going to do... Well, he's already dead. Then we're going to do a duel. How do I
My
wanna-
players are expressly avoiding each other, and they're 15 yards from each other.
Okay, Yuan is injured and... Oh, he died. Do I kill him? That would be...
No, it's too early to kill him.
Too early. Injury. He's pulled back to the... behind the line. Much disgrace. Alright. Let's see, can the archers... No. Okay. I see they've pulled back McPanzer, and I ran combat for what was there. So I think we're good. How are things on the other side?
Red's eventually going to get through, but they're dying 2-1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, sorry, I was suddenly keep muting myself. So yeah, they wanted to pull back and come behind this line of pole arms, the second line, but I didn't think they'd make it in time. So that's where the other guys coming on.
Kind of hard to retreat when you're in contact.
Yep.
Okay.
These guys are coming up. Going to be generous. So what happened in the duel?
Yuan Shao, no, not Yuan Shao. Jin, Chief, got injured and fell back. He actually died, but I thought it'd be mean to kill him. So
Yeah.
injury and disgrace. His army's morale is affected somehow.
Okay, I'm gonna go get orders a little ahead of schedule so that I can refill my drink afterwards.
Okay.
Cool.
Should I show them dueling or show him retreated already? I'll show them dueling.
I've got them. Well, I've put in the screenshot showing retreating.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just about to. I'll tell him what happened.
Yeah.
It was a fierce duel, but he was bettered by a better swordsman.
Apparently.
Or whatever.
Alright. I'm gonna go get updates. Alright. Good news all around. The enemy attempts to fall back to a second line of defense, but make themselves vulnerable and are cut down in the act of doing so. It enables you to establish more of a bridgehead. Jin does accept your challenge for a duel, and for several minutes the two of you face off, and you prove yourself the better swordsman and manage to injure him.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I would like to have the polearm unit that isn't currently engaged, it has one disruption on it, marker, to assault the right flank of the polearm unit attacking by assault infantry.
Okay.
And then have the other polearm unit in my rear attack the right flank, or it would be the left flank of the polearm unit and my right flank. So have those two swing around and attack the enemy's sides, and then everything I have that's coming up, just throw it into the fray. Okay. And try and leave as few as I can. Take them all, take prisoners or whatever, just try and crush them here.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Awesome. And if they rout, pursue them.
Alright, you can see across the bank that Shenpei has establishing more of a bridgehead, getting more and more units across the way. You can see that the enemy has retreated generally, and most of their units aren't in range of your archers or your catapults anymore. Your archers would have to cross the bridge to be in range. Your catapults, if they're brought to the bank or close to it, they'd be in range. There's a bit of a traffic jam at the bridge as some of the archers are trying to cross the pole arms who are trying to advance. And Guotuo's cavalry reform as ordered and are ready to go, standing behind the catapults. Orders?
Okay, so we're going to send. We currently have a few infantry going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Assault, then one polearm, then one assault, then one polearm, then halt the polearm, and believe J Rock will be sending his cab forward.
Okay. Anything for the catapults? Do you want them to move up into range?
Shall get up into range,
All right.
but primarily for our cavalry to go through after these 4 infantry that are up there get through.
Got it.
I want our archers to hold there because in case they send their archers back, I want to fire on them. And if they send cavalry up, fire on them. Absolutely.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So James, just for your info, yeah, he's fallen his other line back behind. I guess they're going to move up, and he's gone over to his cavalry. His archers are withdrawing out of range of their archers. And the plan, not now. Yeah, that's it. That's all it needs to be for this turn. Go to.
Where'd ARP go?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
Me too. This is turn 6, right? Me do math good.
Turn 7.
Me do math bad.
What?
I can't count. That's all.
Okay, good.
I missed a number. I've done a turn every time you guys have. I just didn't put a number on them.
Oh, got it.
On one of them, that threw me off.
Is he with someone?
Am I behind him?
No. Combat's done. I think you just gotta do screenshots.
Okay, just I've got to do some movement, and then I'm done. So then over to here.
Let's see, I got some dispatches to deliver. That's the problem with letting it do two turns, then you lose hard
Yeah.
track of.
So this is Eugene.
Shit.
Copy.
And Yuan Shao.
Or somebody didn't give Kermit who they are, so Kermit doesn't know who to reply to. And I don't know who to reply.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Somebody sent a message to Cao Hong, but didn't include who they are. So
Oh.
Cao Hong is sending a message to whoever sent me that dispatch.
I mean, the dispatcher would know who sent him. If
Right, but I don't.
Oh. That's funny.
Did I send that already? I've sent that already. Okay. So Eugene's sending a dispatch. Copy.
Alright, I think I'm good. I'm gonna go do my thing.
Hello.
Hello, alright. The enemy continues to fall back. Your infantry are in pursuit, moving up as best they can according to your orders. Your assault infantry are all gone. They're pretty much gone to a man. You're left with the polearm infantry, and for some reason, reinforcements have stopped coming across the bridge. Though without going to check yourself, you can just see that there's nothing there. You don't know why. You are slowly whittling down the enemy, although it's pretty even terms here with just infantry on infantry. You can see enemy cavalry off to the left. Oh, sorry, your duel ended. The coward Yuan retreated with his injuries and was blocked by his line, and was much disgrace.
Okay.
Your men take heart at your victorious battle.
So, yeah, I sent a dispatch to Yuan Shao asking for cavalry. And once I get them, I would like to also mount up on a horse. I don't know if I'm already on one. I'm assuming not.
You probably are.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Then as soon as I get cavalry, I would like to, try and run down, Yuan Jin.
But you don't
and
have
attack
cavalry
his-
yet, so I don't need cavalry orders.
Right.
I need-
So until then, I would like the pole arms that aren't currently engaged. So the ones next to me
Mhm.
and the ones on my right flank to attack of the pole arm right next to me, move and have fill in that gap in the line, and have the other one fall on their flank.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I would like to join the pole arms in front of me in the assault. Cheer them on.
Got it.
Lead them to glorious victory. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. You continue to see Shenpei making progress across the way. There's kind of a gap in the forces crossing the bridge caused by the archers crossing. The catapults have moved up and are getting ready to fire once again. And the cavalry's moved up as well, ready to cross at your order. You can see the second grouping of 4 infantry units starting to get on the bridge and cross.
Going to send 4 more polearm up. Use our catapults to continue firing on their right flank. Send 4 polearm up, and yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I really need to go to my players. It's just me talking to my friends. It's like, oh, you're gonna stand there and chop each other? I would never have guessed.
Then big heavy attack on the flank. 4 dice with heavy charging in. I think that's going to be instant rout. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, that's instant rout. We'll show breaking. Breaking.
Ooh, that sounds fun, but I might be biased to the bridge battle.
Is Art not here yet? My bridge battle's more interesting than your bridge battle. Oh, look at that. That's kind of fun. Oh, he's starting to send the cavalry across.
Oh, no, he's just run out of infantry.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I can send the archers, like, intersperse the archers with it a little bit, maybe.
He tried that in the beginning, but sent them back after they started taking bowfire.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's probably right, or I would have let Kermit push the bridgehead to get it down to a 2-1 instead of a 4-2.
Wait, so they did duel and then ended up just talking, or?
Nope, they have not dueled. They have both been at the front line the entire time, but they've both expressly given orders to avoid the enemy general. So one's on the right and one's on the left.
That's funny. Oh, crap.
Yeah, that's good.
Red's in trouble over here. They have to be, because if they don't get some huge hits. Alright, so that's super hit. Now from the elite too. 1, 2. Yeah, that's like an instant route. Okay. They got sucked into. It worked well. They got sucked into an attack. They're challenging each other in the general challenge. What is ARP doing? Where's ARP at? Oh, he's talking to them a lot. Alright. Yeah, a lot of dice over there. We are on turn 8. It's going pretty fast. It's been an hour and 8 turns already.
He's done really well.
What's that in turn resolution time?
8 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah. It ain't bad.
One of the new guys, not bad at all. One of the new guys, Amalgamated Monolithic, he wants to spectate. I didn't reply to him.
Where's he at?
He DM'd me.
Oh, yeah, he can spectate. Just have
I like him. He's a respectful guy.
yeah, have him show up in Umpire Channel. Well, he can join the. I don't know if he has TTS, but. All right, we're ready. I've done combat already, so we're ready to go.
Okay,
Yep.
just let me know what's happened.
I mean, you can tell by what units are breaking and not. So the
Yeah.
cavalry charge on the flank was extremely successful and basically broke almost the entirety of the front line. Of course, they got new units coming across, but
Yep.
yeah. So
Cool, thanks a lot.
and they got catapults are shooting into the line as well. They're just barely in range.
Right,
Let them know that.
that's a screenshot's going to be like that. Okay. Timely arrival of cavalry.
Chief did good. He kind of drew him back and then let the cavalry
Yeah.
slam in. That was well executed.
So, where are we? T8.
How many dispatches to Shinpei have there been?
Do you recall who sent a message to Cao Hong last turn?
What was the message?
There it is.
No, I'm sorry, it wasn't last turn. It was earlier than that. He got it last turn. Attacks
hold on a
against
second.
Wei Jin's position have started. Guo Jia is taking half my forces in support. What is your situation?
Why is that not?
All right. the tide has turned. The enemy infantry continued their retreat, but it seems to have been part of their grand strategy as your men are lured too far away from reserves and enemy cavalry slams into your flanks. Your units already tired from fighting and with having casualties almost break instantly from the heavy cavalry attack on their sides. The only good news, I guess, is you do see some more reinforcements arriving across the bridge in your rear, but it's not looking great at the moment.
Okay. So I would like to throw those front two, that polearm and assault, into the light cavalry right next to me.
Okay.
And drive them off, and then send the last unit, the other unit of assault, towards the light cavalry on the far side. And I would like to laugh maniacally, and jeer at my fleeing men and charge Eugene.
Okay.
And if I can try and rally my men on the way, I'll do that. But priority is to kill the leader.
Got it.
And I think that'll be it.
Good luck to you.
Loosen these guys up.
All right. So
You sending these more polearm and
hold on.
J-Rock?
So you can see Shenpei continue to make gains across the way.
And two heavy
Can you hear me,
in behind
Bob?
these next four
Hello?
polearm.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I hear you, James.
Okay. Can Bob not hear me?
I don't hear you, James. Are you talking?
Yeah, I am. I don't know why. Can you hear J-Rock? Ask him if he can hear you.
You hear me, Bob?
Oh, he's not hearing anything.
I hear you.
Oh, well tell him why hold on, I'll leave and come back. That's weird.
Heard him. He said he'd leave and come back.
Alright, how about now? Can you hear me? Testing. Can you hear me, J-Rock?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you fine.
That's weird that he can't. Why would he? That's so weird. I don't
Bob, did you accidentally mute him?
know. Maybe he muted me. Ask him if he muted me
Oh,
specifically.
Muted you specifically?
Can you hear me now? Bob?
I can hear you.
Okay. That was weird. Alright, so you can see Shenpei has continued to make gains across the way. It's a bit hard to make through the trees, but you can see his flanks have been attacked by enemy cavalry, which doesn't look good. You continue to send forces across the bridge, and that's it.
After this, let's see. After this full force of polearm, we're going to send in 2 heavy and 2 shock, commanded by Guandu. Or do you want to hold your command? Do you want to go in and command these?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
J-Rock?
in with the 2 heavies and the 2 shock. I'm gonna be with the heavies. Attach me to the heavies
Yeah.
first,
And then
the shock.
after those 2 heavies and 2 shock, we're going to send up 4 more polearm.
Okay.
All right. What is the story with the catapults?
They are firing.
Target their center.
Got it. Thank you. Alright. I need my dice.
Kermit is sending his men back to the fort.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But he's staying at the bridge.
Let's see. So there. I'm going to show men fleeing just for fun. They're captured. They're dead. Show them captured. They are.
Yeah, they're going to go like that. So these guys are going to continue to attack along the line they want to do. So however you want to do that. Guess I don't know. Whatever they do,
You
yeah.
kind of
And
have
these,
them sweeping through, yeah.
so these guys that are broken here, they surrendered, I guess, aren't they? They're going to surrender.
Yeah, show them surrendered. Shen Pei is pushing through. He's going to try and challenge Yujin again. Try
And
kill him.
also, Goshi is going to arrive as well.
Well, they can fight together. It'll be fun.
They can co-locate.
Alright, so let me make some rolls. That's attack of 5.
And I'll just sort these last bits out. Okay.
Wow, bad roll. Okay. That's attack of 2. Also bad roll. Attack of 2. Let's see. Attack of 2. Bad rolls all around. Wow. Attack of 2. That's 2 hits. Attack of 3 back. 2 hits. And that's heavy 4 attack versus palm. 3 hits.
Ouch.
They're broken. They'll do 2 back, which is 2 hits.
I'll do that. It's all right. Okay, got it.
And that pole arm versus that elite is nothing, and that elite's doing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're broken, and then catapult's gonna do 1, 2, 3. Just in the center line, 1 hit. We'll do it on this guy. And then combat. So we got 2 to 1. 5 or 6s means injury, death. So 1 against Shao Pin, and it is a death. We'll have our death.
Playing Shao Pin.
Book. He could probably come back as a different general. I wouldn't.
Sure.
Okay.
But we'll let him know he attacked. And he's kind of trying to do it callously on purpose anyway. Kind of a last stand. All right, that combat's done.
Okay.
Do turn 9.
How's it going across on the other bridge?
Blue is running away on purpose this turn.
Okay.
Okay, you want these guys? No messaging.
All right, make it updates. All right, Shen Pei, you charge through the enemy cavalry in search of Yue Jin. You find him and wildly charge at him, but you find another general there as well, Guo Jia. The two of them working together, somewhat cowardly, some may say, battle you, and Guo Jia manages to mortally wound you.
Henry,
You fall from your horse
you go turn the light off in the Subaru.
and
Yeah.
are killed.
Okay, so if I'm dying, I would like to
You can co-locate with
Yeah,
him for a turn, and then return as a new general.
Okay, so I would like to
You want to co-locate and say your dying words?
sure, and then can I kill myself?
I know
Fall on my sword
they already
and
did that
laugh
for
at
you.
them.
It's kind of too late, but you can laugh maniacally
Okay.
when you arrive.
Yeah, I'll laugh maniacally.
Wait till ARP gives his update, and then you can do your thing.
Awesome.
Alright, Guo 2, you finally get your chance for glory. You lead your 4 cavalry units and are at the base of the bridge about to cross. Not too much else besides that.
All right. Yeah, no, just gotta make it across.
Alright, Yuan Shao. Guo 2 leaves you with his cavalry about to cross the bridge. You can see kind of obscured through the trees, but a heavy cavalry battle going on now just across the way.
I'm just gonna say this is so hard to do as an attacker. Jesus Christ. Would have stacked their entire force here. Continue. Is there there's nothing I can do really. I don't know what I did. I want where's my assault? I want to bring up my assault infantry from my reserves closer. After these 2 heavy and 2 shock, I'm going to send in 4 more polearm. They.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you say your piece, Shinpei?
Yeah, and then Arp kicked me out.
Okay. So you will soon
Looks like Shinpei is dead.
you'll
So
soon receive word that Shinpei is dead, but luckily you have another commander, Tian Feng, who can take over if you need to. He may look a lot like Shinpei, but just ignore the similarities.
yes.
We're identical twins.
But don't
We
share
would need you to take over.
don't share anything, Shinpei, because that you know that he would know over here. So
Right.
keep it
Yeah.
kosher.
So what am I in charge of? Am I...
James, just to sort of give you some info on this turn from them. So he wants to. Chief has been given command of all the cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to kind of disengage them now. So he wants to kind of, I guess, do the last little bit of, like you say, you're doing surrendering, but try and get the lights out and then move his pole arms back up. Just so you know, and I'll go and get the orders from the other guys.
Okay. We'll do a round of combat then. So assault.
Hey, we got our duel over here.
All right. 2. Is anyone dying?
Probably in combat. But I got mad at the dice and deleted them.
Alright, all movements done.
Okay, so the cavalry's like disengaging, you said? Like this?
Yeah.
Is that pretty fair?
Then move his pole arms back up towards the ford.
Oh, towards the fort, okay. What's this elite unit? I guess falling back. Let's do something like that.
And I'm just going to nip to the loot.
I can't drop a token on this unit. I feel not like a smart man. This bridge just does not like tokens.
Oh, yeah, that might... Mine bridge is nice for it, but
Oh, sure, yeah.
I gave myself the nice bridge. Actually, I don't think I ever tried to put a token on that bridge before. You'd think it'd be good. It's nice and big, but
Yeah, but I can't. It's a wonderful bridge. I have no serious complaints. I just there's a couple pieces of terrain or areas where, you know what? Yeah, that's what happened. The red guy got hit instead. Saw the whole thing.
alright. I think that side's done again. On Shao. Turn... What turn are we on? 10?
Sounds right. Do you want to roll players, or I'll just give them each a
For
d6,
dueling?
see who wins?
Yeah, give them each
Yeah.
a d6 and 5 or 6. Same normal rules. 5 or 6 is injury or killed. 5 or 6 again is killed.
Red Chenli. Nope, they're fine. I'm gonna kill Chenli's horse. Makes no difference.
So, what's the situation? Let's have a look. Okay, cool. I think South thinks he's missed his turn, but he hasn't.
Okay.
Screen chin.
Alright, I'm gonna go get updates.
Cool.
Alright, you make your way across the bridge. You're just exiting the bridge now. As you do, you can see the enemy cavalry has disengaged and is falling back. The infantry that was just in front of you is starting to spread out and reestablish a line. A lot of Shen Pei's units, their men, are broken and fleeing into the river, trying to get to safety. You hear from one of his sub-commanders that Shen Pei was seen killed by Guo Jiao. Yep. What are your orders?
I want to step off here and I want to begin coordinating the men where I want them to go.
Okay, and what's that?
Well, the men following up behind me to focus on going to the right.
Okay.
I'm talking about the pole arms. As for the cavalry, I want my heavies to slip off to the left and engage the cavalry on the left flank, and the shock cav is to go around and hit the archers in the rear.
On the left?
Yes, the left flank.
Okay. Got it.
So focus the infantry to go to the right, and I want to send my cavalry to the left.
Got it. Thank you. All right, gentlemen. You can see the Guotu's cavalry are crossing the bridge and reach the other side. Kind of hard to see, but the enemy cavalry have disengaged and are falling back, which is good news. And you can see some of Shenpei's broken men trying to escape by crossing the river, and most of them are drowning in the act as they try. What are your orders?
I apologize. I missed on all of that. I disconnected.
Shenpei's old guys are drowning in the river, and our guys are crossing. That's the gist of it.
My thought process is that we send in these 4 more pole guys. Then you're going to. Here's just a thought. We'll have pole arm. We'll have 4 assault, plus 2 more heavy and 2 more shock, which you will command. Because by then, taking ground finally. By then, those will hopefully hold our bridgehead. And with these 4 more pole head, the 4 assault and 2 heavy and 2 shock, along with the already 2 heavy and 2 shock on the other side, that will break through, and then we'll flood the barricade. Or do you think we need more pole arm?
I think it's best to throw as much as we can afford in, because if we spend, we need to get across this bridge. Because they will win a war of attrition. Because they can just tear us apart and then...
4 pole arms and 4 assault. And then behind that, I'll send more pole arm.
Okay. I would have the assault lead the way.
Those 4 pole.
I'm saying I would do the 4 assault and then the pole arm come in.
Yes, I would generally, except here for the simple reason that the pole arm are already at the bridge. So we're asking them to retreat off the bridge, go in with the assault, and then pole arm again. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah.
So you're going new force: 4 pole arm, 4 assault, 2 heavy, 2 shock. All right.
Sounds good.
And he's going with the cavalry specifically, or just the assault, or the pole arms? The assault
specifically.
Got it.
Actually, no. He's going with the pole arms because then he's at the front faster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to lead from the front.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So, Kermit thought that he didn't have a horse.
Oh.
he needs to run away, right?
Yeah.
So he goes to one of his dispatch riders and is throwing him off the horse, leaving him to die. Horse to run.
That's funny. I see he left a little rear guard to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah, and they're about to get munched. However, Chinleaf's cavalry got across.
Yeah.
I didn't give them a full move because they needed to get there, but they are significantly faster and will catch them before they get to the fort.
Oh yeah. I think
It's not good.
Cao Hong's in
I think
trouble.
he left it. I think Sao Hong left it one turn too late,
Hmm.
unless he can wiggle out of that. But his infantry, I think, are going to surrender because they're going to get surrounded.
Alright,
So-
so cavalry.
So just for you, James. So his cavalry all wants. I know you moved that wanted to disengage into back because I've done it, and his infantry to fall back. He also wants to set the farmhouse on fire.
Oh, we can do
Which I
that.
said I can't really see there's a problem with that. And he was going to kill the enemy troops as well. So these ones that were surrendered, I guess he was just wanted to get rid of them so that they were free. Take them out.
Feel free to distribute that fire as you see fit.
Yep. And he wants to fire the fields as well. But let's just set it up. Clone.
That's breaking.
And these are coming up behind.
Alright. Oh, catapults. Let me do catapults real fast. 2 hits.
I think that's the way he wants it. Eugene arrives as well. Ooh.
We're good. There's something in that tree.
Nice gin and tonic. These guys, so they've broken. It's all broken and just deleted out at the battle, aren't they?
Well, I
They're
like
not-
I like giving them a turn just to show them dying.
Okay.
And then next turn,
Yep.
we can.
Okay.
We'll just delete them next turn. All right, turn
Superb.
11.
So the combat here, what you've done, James, is just basically continuing, isn't it? There's nothing particular.
just
The cavalry
infantry
come
slaughtering
across.
each other.
Right. Okay. Fine.
Catapults are hitting the cavalry from the side with some.
There. Did you do any archer fire by any chance?
Oh no, I didn't. Do I need to?
It's all right because they were falling back anyway, so that's kind of good.
Yeah.
Dispatches. Let's just have a look a second. No. 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 Oh, excuse me.
Let's see. Go to.
Okay, I'm gonna get next orders.
Sure will.
All right. I go. All right. You see Tin Fang, take the infantry and head across the bridge. You can see flames at the farmhouse or the estate across the way. You continue to feed men across the bridge. Not too much else to report. You got the assaults, the swordsmen ready to go, the pole arms after them, and then the cavalry after them, I guess.
Okay. Continue sending what we have, followed by these 4 polearm. Then after these 4 polearm, we're going to send 4 archers.
Okay, so not the cavalry. You'll send archers.
No. We have the arm commanded by Tian Fang, then the assault, then the cavalry, and 4 more polearm, then 4 archers.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. All right, Tin Fang, you are with the pole arms crossing the bridge now as we speak. You can see Guandu take the cavalry and turn left, heading towards what appears to be flaming house now. The infantry's fighting in front of you, and yeah, what are your orders?
Why is Shen Pei in the river?
They must have thrown your body in the river, and he's floating down now. Sorry.
Well, that's awful. So, I would like to advance across the bridge and send the 4 polearm units I'm with, off to the right flank where I think I can see some cavalry.
Okay.
To intercept them, and then I would like to take command of the center and throw my reserves forward to try and crush the forces in those fields and drive on their reserve.
Got it.
And then as I'm walking across the bridge, I would like to tell these men, are they peasants?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to tell them stories about how the other people are actually cannibalistic demons in human clothing, and they eat children.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Guandu, you get off the bridge and turn left, passing through some trees onto open ground. As you approach a nearby estate, you find it burning, and the enemy appears to be retreating behind the burning house and fields to form a new line. The infantry on the attack continues to push up and fight. And yeah, what are your orders?
We will remain out of range of that archer unit I see on the left.
Okay.
And be behind, basically moving behind the infantry, just covering the flank. If the cavalry charge, we'll countercharge. But other than that,
Okay,
nothing.
Stay on the infantry's flank.
Yeah, and I will tell the infantry to stop pushing hard and just hold position.
Okay.
That's about it.
Thank you.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Kermit wants to know if he can move faster than a normal rate in exchange for exhaustion.
Just himself? Or his
No.
men? Yeah.
His men.
Yeah. He can have him like run hard, just give him a disruption or a disruption token for it.
Okay. So
I would give him one every other turn. Does that sound reasonable to you, or would you do it every turn?
No, that sounds good. Every other turn.
So, just for you, Eugene wants to withdraw his polearms back. Obviously, I don't know if they're advancing on, but he's just withdrawing them back as he has been before. If they're not advancing on as far as he can go, the cavalry with Shao here wants to attack in, unless they turn to form a shield, a wall against him, in which case he'll retreat off. He'll retreat back and won't charge in.
They do have a wall, so I guess they'll
Okay,
hold.
so he's decided he's going to fall back so he doesn't charge, and it was only if he can get into the flank. She's going back over here.
Right.
I might as well co-locate them. These guys are refusing their left flank. Archers behind. So are they following on with the pole arms, or are they just
No,
staying?
they've got mixed orders, but they're gonna hold for a moment.
Oh, in that case, they can fall back. They can withdraw then, can't they? A bit further then, because they're not pressing them.
Yep.
And he's going to continue to fire the field. Clone. So it's continuing to rage.
Alright.
And this infantry is coming up, so that'll be there. These guys will be up here. And the archers.
Chinleaf is killing prisoners. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
To be fair, Chief did that as well.
Double shame.
Okay, also shame. Although in the historical campaign, I think Cao did some really, really bad stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. The ancient period is not a bastion of good moral behaviour, really, is it? But then
I
that's
never
true.
heard.
To be
of,
fair,
you know,
that's true of a lot of
enlightened
periods of
humanism.
history there. Yeah.
No, they hadn't invented it yet.
But then again, there's a lot of examples of non-enlightened humanism in the 20th century as well, really, isn't there? To be fair.
For sure. I don't actually hold that opinion.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
Okay, just as long as you know I'm not rabbit.
Yeah, I did mean that. I was kind of like, yeah, pretty much throughout human history, that's been the case, really, isn't it? Okay. I think I'm done then on orders for here.
Yeah, I'm doing screenshots, but we're good to go.
Cool. Good.
Alright, I'm going. Alright, your pole arms move up on the right. You move to take command of the infantry, but they were reporting to Guandu and they had orders to hold. So you order them forward, but it takes a little bit. They don't follow your commands at first, claiming they are under the command of Guandu, and so the enemy is able to fall back. It looks like the enemy has been reinforced. Their numbers seem greater. The estate on your left burns, as do the fields. You can see Guo is holding with his cavalry on your left, and the enemy cavalry are retreating. They're falling back.
Okay, so I would like to move back to the bridge
Okay.
and help organize my forces that are coming across and get them deployed out here on in front of the fields.
Okay.
And then try and rally any damaged units and just don't move, but just keep forming up in preparation for battle.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Guo you halt your cavalry and wait. The estate and farms in front of you continue to burn. The enemy has fallen back and formed a new line, and it seems like they've been reinforced because there's a lot more of them than there were before. You can see Tian Feng arriving from your rear and taking command of the infantry on your right. And not much fighting this turn, mostly forces repositioning themselves. But it has bought you breathing room for you to get your army across the river now. What are your orders?
Okay, he's on his own now. I will peel off to the right and aiming to get to the right flank to attack those cavalry by their lonesome.
Okay.
It will be heavy first, and the shot cav will flank where possible.
Alright.
And if the infantry try getting engaged, we will disengage.
Yeah, that's going to take a turn just to cross over to the other side. So
Yeah, I expected as much because the infantry is still piling through.
yeah, you'll have to pass through them. All right, thank you. All right, Yuan, Shao. So you can see lots of flames rising in the distance. The enemy has fallen back, which has, you can tell, has bought some space for your army to deploy. And it seems like they've received reinforcements. There's more now than there were before. But so after that, remind me, after the assaults, was it the archers or the cavalry going next? Bob.
All right, I thought I was unmuted. Send the archers, then 4 more polearm.
And then the cavalry?
Hold the cav. Hold. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Send the archers next, then 4 more polearm. Hold off on the cavalry. I'm a little, seeing just how huge of a force they are, I'm a little worried that they won't obey my orders in holding the bridgehead until we get more force in. So we need more infantry. 4 more archers, then 4 more polearm. And behind that, create another group of polearm.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast, Panzer.
Me too, then.
Well, okay, never mind. I'll be right back. Where's Arpat? Just spending time with him. So what's happening on your end? They're chasing down the last of Kermit. Oh, he's got a lot of light cavalry. They'll be able to kill them all, really. You could let, if you want, Kermit. No, you're probably not back, are you? I'm talking to myself. Never mind. Well, for those watching the YouTube, Chinleaf has finally crossed the bridge, although he's got very few infantry left. 5 partially damaged units of polearm. But he's got lots of light cavalry that are fresh, and all that Kermit has, Cao Hong, are some now exhausted archers and 1 unit of light horse. So I don't think they're going to make it, except if the light horse goes.
I also don't think they're gonna make it.
So you should let Kermit know that if just him and his light cavalry go and leave the archers behind, they can outrun the enemy and get to the castle or wherever they're trying to go.
Sure.
The archers
I will
aren't,
have an officer make that
yeah,
recommendation.
the archers aren't going to make it, but they can make a desperate last stand. If maybe take out a few horsemen before they go down.
I think he's trying to drag him through the woods before he runs off. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I think. So the whole reinforcing army arrived now, so it's a little bit interesting over here because you got like
None,
a quarter.
they all went to that flank.
Yeah, a quarter of the army's across. Of course, they're taking their time now that they are given room. They're just gonna cross and establish. So we might speed things up if they don't attack. Of course, they may attack while they're vulnerable. Actually, I would attack while they're vulnerable. You wouldn't let the enemy cross and be nice.
No.
They got so many infantry still. I mean, they've been feeding them across, but we'll see. We got an hour left.
Okay. So all my movement's done. There's nothing. So I guess that whatever they're doing is fine.
Yeah. Nope.
Just while I think about it, does any of the disruption or hit levels come back, or they're permanent?
No, they're more like casualties than
Cool.
disruption for this one, so it just stays.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll do screenshots then. Okay, I'm gonna go get orders.
Done.
All right, Guandu, you cross behind the main main infantry line. Takes a little time as you pass through the units. You're now on the right flank and can see a lot of spearmen formed up there, but there's a gap through the trees more off to the right near the river. More and more infantry continue to arrive and deploy. There's no fighting going on at the moment, so both sides are kind of taking a breath and preparing for the next phase of the battle. What are your orders? You got any orders for me?
Oh, I had unmuted. Nope, we're just gonna go off to the far right and hold position.
Okay, so keep heading right and kind of just get on their flank. Got it. Thank you.
Wait, you know what? Nope. Yep, go right. Try and slip around the enemy infantry.
Got it. Thank you. Alright, Tin Fang, you head back to the bridge to oversee the arrival and deployment of the units. You can see 4,000 swordsmen arriving now, followed by 4,000 archers, followed by more spearmen. There's no fighting going on at the moment, which is nice. It's allowing your men time to deploy. What are your orders?
Okay, so yeah, keep shepherding the units across. And if possible, I'd like to deploy my troops, like still contiguous with other officers, but in kind of their own clump,
Okay.
so that I know what I have and they're a cohesive force.
Well, I think
and then
Guo2's left you all the infantry to command.
oh wow, then yeah,
Where do you want the assault infantry?
keep them in reserve. Because even if we're attacked, I don't want them to be on the front lines.
Okay, and the
So
archers?
yeah, assault infantry in reserve, pole arms, archers. Just try and keep this formation. If I have to stretch the line out a little bit further off towards the left, fine. But try and keep this line with inward curving flanks. And then if all the troops get across, I'd like to try and help bolster the morale of the polearm units that were on the front line. Try and support them.
After they cross,
And otherwise,
or now? This is going to take a while for
after
everything.
after everything crosses.
Okay.
And because they probably won't this turn, but just if for some reason they do, then that's what my contingency is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yuan Shao! There's no fighting really going on at the moment, which is nice. It's buying time for your men to deploy. Your archers are crossing the bridge now, followed by the polearms. A new group of 4,000 polearm spearmen are ready to cross at your order. Your orders? If you have any. You muted?
It keeps doing that. My school Wi-Fi. Continue with 4 polearm behind.
Okay.
Just continue funneling more polearm and the reserve polearm up. Bring our reserve polearm up. But after these 4 polearm, I want. Okay, so what? How do I explain this? So they're the archers, all right, that are currently on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
4 polearm.
Yep.
Find those polearm. Then behind those polearm, I want you to send in 2 shock.
Okay.
Me, I want you to bring our reserve polearm forward. Forward.
Okay. You're breaking up pretty bad, but I think I got the gist of it. Thank you.
What is the story with our catapults?
They're out of range now. Your catapults aren't firing.
Assume they're out of range.
Yep.
How much disruption would it cause if they go to the left side?
Disruption? I mean, it'll slow down. They got to cross the main thoroughfare, so it'll slow down units crossing, but they can.
Then never mind. I would like to do that, but obviously we need to funnel as many guys to the other side now.
Yeah. Okay. You got it.
Tech.
Thank you.
Tech.
Alright, what's going on?
Oh, pretty good.
I don't think there's combat this turn either.
Yeah. There is on my side. Kermit.
Did he die yet?
He got cut off. The enemy light cavalry decided not to just straight up pursue him, but to move around him.
He was told he could escape, though, right? And he chose not to?
he was explicitly told he could escape. He had a staff officer, recommend that he and the light cavalry make it to the fort, but he thought that was shameful.
All right. That's fine.
All movement for me is done. The only potential combat, I guess, is these pole arms and this cavalry that's just around here. If they would run into each other,
I don't think so.
That if they haven't done, that's it. That's the situation as it stands.
All right, we're on to turn 14.
Cool.
Chinleaf is going to get into that fort.
Yeah, which will be game over anyway, but that's all right.
I'm having fun.
Everyone's
I always have fun.
That's good.
Well, we're storming, yeah. It's been good.
I've actually enjoyed more the combat than I thought I would for a bridge crossing.
So, James, I always think I'm going to enjoy the Napoleonic games because those are what excite me. But I have fun with the historical stuff, and I have fun with the ridiculous ants on a picnic blanket stuff. So.
It's interesting to see what they're going to do now. So is I've not actually looked on this other side. I want to have a quick look. So do you reckon the fort's going to fall then? Pretty sharpish.
They didn't leave anything in it, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
And nobody went to reinforce Kermit.
Yeah.
He did do initially, but to be fair, when I told them it was going to take them absolutely ages to get there, I think that caused them to change their mind. They went to the centre, then maybe changed their mind, and Shao decided he was going to come over here. Oh.
Reasonable.
T14.
Is Chinleaf not sending any dispatches?
He has sent one last turn he sent one on turn 12. I think it should get there on turn 14,
Okay.
which I guess is now.
That should arrive now. All right, I'm going to go get updates.
Okay.
All right, Guandu. So you start to move into the trees, which does slow your cavalrymen some. But you're moving around onto the enemy flank. You can see the enemy infantry line advancing. You're going to escape them, but there's a unit of heavy and 2 lights moving up towards you on your flank, which are dangerous to you. What are your orders? I don't hear you at the moment.
Nah, just keep going.
Do you want
Arrange the heavies. Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Give me your orders.
Arrange the heavies that if the cavalry want to engage, they'll be there, and a shock shard to go around to outflank them. But otherwise, we want to get out of the forest. I mean, if they come in here, they're going to be in just as bad a spot as we are. So
yeah, they will. Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, the main goal is to get out and around.
All right, oh no, not Shinpei. Tin Feng. So your assault, 4,000 swordsmen form into reserve behind the main spear infantry line. Your archers are starting to move out into position, and you got polearms behind them. What are your orders for, I guess, the archers?
Okay, have the archers form along the line, just to support it, and then any more polearms, use them to strengthen the line. And then I would like to maneuver to the front lines, and right in the center, and get ready to meet what looks like the largest body of enemy troops that are going to be coming through the fields. Maybe get right where that weakened unit of polearms is, and at the junction between the two, between the center and the flank. And yeah, just try and shore up the defenses. I sent a dispatch, and yeah.
Okay, you got it.
And if any part of the line crumbles, send in the assault infantry. Like, I don't know if I can delegate that to a non-player subordinate or something, but just have them be the fallback if anything goes wrong. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Yuan, Shao. So look at your screen. The pole arms are crossing the bridge now. Still no combat across the way. The cavalry are getting ready to fall in behind the line, and then more pole arms. What are your orders, if any, changes?
Funneling. Just keep funneling. Just keep funneling. Just keep funneling.
Okay. You could.
But,
I don't know if you want to. You could cross the bridge yourself and still direct what's coming from the other side if you wanted.
I've sort of been bored. Honestly, I'm sort of disappointed how I personally played this because first, my plan out the roof immediately. Second, we were destroyed by an initial enemy force, and third, I've just been sitting here.
Yeah.
So yeah, with these heavy and shock cav, I'm going to join them. All right.
Okay.
Behind us, 8 polearm. In fact, I'm going to help you out here. Behind us, 8 polearm, 4. Another.
You're breaking up. Can you type it in your channel what the order you want? That'll be easier. If you don't mind. Thank you.
Okie dokie. So yeah, you're doing this, James. You're doing the stuff on the wing. So as they were coming through, he'd ordered to block them from coming out of the woods, and then send these pole arms and assault troops to try and engage them as well.
Yeah.
So they might not make it.
So they were trying to. Yeah, that's what they were trying to get
They were
out.
trying
So
to block. Yeah, they were
they'll
trying to
knock
block them,
and then they'll hit them on the flank next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got light cavalry doing some damage, and then heavy.
So they will be able to fire.
Oh, with an extra.
Okay, so a couple of dice, clone.
And then another heavy versus heavy.
All right.
2, that's 3, and another. 1, 2, 3. And then the shock cav is gonna wreck this light cav. Cav didn't do terrible. And then they're doing 5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're broken.
James, you can veto this, but Kermit is definitely going to die. 100% toast.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be fun to co-locate him with Chinleaf? They're right there.
Yeah, you can co-locate them.
Okay, I'll do it.
That's fine. And if you want, I mean, they can. There's only like a half an hour left, so they can spend the rest of the game together, or he can come back and just be with the rest of his team, kind of as an advisor, if he wants.
Okay. Oh, you mean have Chinleaf go join the rest of his team?
No, I was talking about Kermit. Chinleaf, I guess, will just take the fortress for the rest of the battle.
Sure.
Okay, I think we're done.
So I just did some archer fire. So there was a few hits there. The ones were hits from the archers from this line here.
Oh, okay.
So you know. And then in the woods here, so what happened? So one light was routed, so they got the better of them. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they got that heavy Lancer cav that
Yeah.
Rex Light have. So
Dispatches. How many dispatches? Nope. Nope.
lucky.
Not from those.
Oh, I probably do. I'm a slacker.
15.
I'm ashamed.
Stinking trees in the way. Who put these trees here?
Which Muppet did that? T-15.
Okay, I think I'm good. I'm going.
Grand.
Alright, go 2. So, you aren't able to get out of the woods as you hoped. The enemy cavalry does attack you. The good news is you vastly outnumber them, so you're dealing heavy losses to especially their light cavalry. You've already routed one of their light cavalry units. The bad news is the enemy infantry is chasing you down on your flank, trying to catch you and assist their own cavalry. Any orders?
Okay, the light infantry that's routed, I assume is on the right, or I don't know. Yeah, have the cav go for their commander. Don't let that commander escape, and continue pushing these guys out the way.
Got it. Thank you.
And we're just escaping so we can, get a better view of the battlefield.
It is South Sao. If you manage to kill South Sao, this war is over. You win.
Yeah, no, they are literally to go for him. He is not to escape. So
Got it. All right, Shenpei, Tin Feng, you move up to the front line, which is being started to be pelted by enemy archers. You can barely see in the trees to your right. Gutuao is battling on the far right flank. Units are continuing to arrive and deploy now on your left side. The archers are in position, ready to start firing. You got lots of pole arms coming up. Any orders for their deployment?
Okay, so I would like the polearms that shore up the left flank. Not left flank, sorry, right flank. Which looks to be kind of weak. And then I would like my archers to target their polearms and leader, and don't fire at their archers at all. Okay. Have my men hold and just brace for a defense. Yeah. I feel like that's all I can really order in this situation. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Got it. Okay. Alright, Yuan Shao, you are about to get onto the bridge. You are with the heavy cavalry. Again, not really any fighting ahead that you can see. And, yep, I got your orders for order of march.
Can command these pole arm, but the 4 pole arm in front of me, they're going to go to the right flank. My heavy and shock cav, they're going to the center right next to the assault infantry. 4 reinforcing pole arm are going to go to the right flank. Unless for them, but practically the right flank because I'm slightly worried. And just keep funneling.
Got it.
I don't know what to think of my command, how I commanded this battle. Because
it's been an interesting one.
Wait. One more thing. Those 5 archers on my left are to form up. If ever they're in range, just fire.
Okay, got it.
Those, and then sooner or later, we'll join. But hopefully, if they're ever in range. All right. And I see that we're getting pelted by enemy archer. I think I have to break through there. That's the only chance to get to the fort. Because we have to take the fort. This is ridiculous.
All right, thank you. Lots of combat now. Let's see. Oh, Sao's in trouble. Alright, let's start over here. Shock Cav doing flanking attacks. Double damage is basically. That's 1. 2, 3. So that's another 2. And then he's doing 4. Oh, not broken yet. Alright, then he's doing 4 back. Just 1.
I just left Kirk alone.
Actually, you know what? There's going to be enough to break him. And then Sao, we'll see if Sao dies. No, he survives.
Okay.
And then Heavy Cav on the light. They're broken. And now Heavy Cav getting flank attacked. That's only.
I want clone.
If you want to start from this side, Arp,
I will do.
Work that way, and we'll meet in the middle. I did the cav already on this side.
It's 2 dice each, isn't it?
Yeah, for just the pole arm, it's just a bunch of 2 dice opposite each other.
So 1, 2, 1. Okay, so that's going to be clone.
Wow. Terrible rolls for red. Wow, really terrible rolls for red.
Well, I've done the same on. I've done the same for blue on this side. I didn't score red as well. Red didn't score a single hit in that. I did exactly the same. So I'll do the one in the middle here. It's going to be 1. What's that? 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay.
Wait. Okay. I've gone as far as these guys. So you're doing the middle.
So where'd you get? So I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to do this bunch here.
All right. You got this.
So have you done those 2?
I did those 2, but none others. And
right. So I'll do the rest of them then. Okay.
Not the archers either.
That's going to be 1, 2. That's a dead dice. So 1 and 1. Okay. So. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, that was die, and then a second one. Oh, that's not a very good roll. Okay.
And let ask Sao if he wants to duel Guo 2.
So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Clone. 6. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 1 hit. Clone. Ouch. Clone. 1, that was dead there. So archers. Have you done any of the archers,
I have not.
James?
No.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess they're firing over the heads into the rear, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
Do you guys want me to go do your dispatches,
whoa!
Arnie?
That's 5 hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to check our channels for
That should be-
dispatches, that would be helpful.
1, 2.
I will now be the dispatch umpire.
All right.
So, have you done any of the archer fire back from reds?
No, 0 archer fire from me.
Whoa. So the blue archer scored 5 hits and the red archer scored 0 hits.
Oh, bad archers.
Nope. That's that. And these 2. Hit. So they're going to fire. Okay, all combat's done here.
All right, screenshot time.
So what happened in the forest, James? Have they got overwhelmed? So, he didn't get
Shao
killed.
came at risk to dying from a lancer, but did not. He's getting. I mean, the cavalry's getting
His cavalry's
overwhelmed
been
and
broken.
surrounded. He's kind of
Yeah.
in the midst of them, but his infantry are trying to break through to rescue him at this point.
Okay.
Whether they
Cool.
do or not remains to be
Is
seen.
another matter.
You got the dispatches, so I'm not doing that. So I can go and do my thing. Alright, go 2. So, the cavalry skirmishing, battling continues in the woods. The enemy cavalry are basically broken at this point. Your shock cavalry are pushing in, trying to get to Cao, but his men are literally throwing themselves in front of the enemy. Or in front of your men, trying to block them, and so up till now they have not captured him or killed him. He is, in the attempt to escape your shock cavalry, he is pushing closer to you, and actually you can see him just less than a few hundred yards away. You could battle him yourself. The infantry have charged in and are pushing in on the flank of your cavalry on your left, and they're starting to have to turn around and fight them.
All right, I want to inspire my heavy cavalry to tell them to hold and endure while the shock cav press on to capture the commander and just straight violate him. But I am inspiring the heavy cavalry to endure.
Okay.
As we close the noose on
Do
this
you want
guy.
to go after Cao yourself?
And yes, if he is in view, I want to go ahead and go for it.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
But we still closing in on this guy.
Yep.
They got this.
This could be big. This could be it. You could save your whole army.
Okay.
Hello. I'm going to finally change your name. Alright, Tin Feng. The enemy has pushed in, and there's fighting all along the line. On the left, your men, actually, all across the board, your men are getting slaughtered pretty bad. more so than Cao Cao's men. Archers are firing across into the enemy's, or each side's rear. But Yuan Shao has arrived with some cavalry, and you can see more and more polearms arriving in reinforcements. It's
Okay.
fierce fighting all around you.
So,
Yes.
throw the polearms in wherever it seems weak. It seems like the center and right are doing the worst, but okay. But I would like to pull back from my position, take the reserve of assault infantry, and lead them through the So you see on the enemies between their left flank and center, there's this big gap, and there's the town area.
Yep.
I would like to try and lead, and personally, from the head of the column, lead the assault infantry into an attack on the flanks, on the flank of the enemy center, and then also have one unit attack the flank of their right or left. Sorry. And yeah, and then as I walk past, I'll tell Yuan Shao that he has to command the defense. But yeah, those are my orders for the time.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, Yuan Shao, you arrive with your cavalry. Finally, you are across the river yourself and are in the midst of the battle. The Cao Cao's army has finally committed to their attack, and there is fighting all across the line. Both sides are fairly evenly matched, but it seems that your men are dying in greater numbers than the enemy so far. You're there with your cavalry, you got the polearms coming up behind you that need direction for where to go, and what are your orders?
So, told me that he's walking past toward what Tianfang doing?
Tianfang right now is at the front line, or near the front line, fighting in the center.
Assault infantry to exploit that gap between left
Hey,
and center.
you're breaking up. I get like half of what you're saying, so if you'll just write your orders into your channel, I'll just go with that.
I will. Wait. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, maybe.
Better.
I don't know if it's better.
Well, ask my assault infantry to go through that gap between their right and their center.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my heavy and shock shall go more towards the right, but my right shall deploy double battle line formation, but slowly yield ground, like create a smaller defensive pocket, and then more polearm will be sent to the center. So the assault troop, the gap, my shock will be. You see where the line curves 1 and 3 for polearm.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 3 on us. That's where they will be. Meanwhile, I'll slowly give ground to my right flank.
You're breaking
Never mind.
up
My
again.
cab.
Are you going with your cav, or are
My
you staying in
boat.
the center? Are you going with them or staying with your cavalry?
Cab will go to the right flank. My
Yeah.
cab will go to the right flank. I will stay in the center. I will go to the center, reinforce the defense, and we'll slowly give ground on our right flank. The 4 new polearm will go to our center, and the 4 assault will go to that gap.
Got it. Thank you. So is Chinleaf moving now, or what's he doing?
He wants to rest his cavalry
That's fair.
and wait for the infantry. He's not sure if the fort is occupied. I told him the gates were shut and that he could see no.
I mean, honestly, there's probably like a small garrison of a couple hundred men, because you wouldn't leave it completely abandoned, but Since they-
Sure. He doesn't want to attack it with his cavalry. He wants to attack it with his infantry, and he's just waiting
well,
for me to
Cao
kill him.
Cao's about to die, so that's going to be game over pretty soon, I think.
Okay, well that's that.
Uh,
Really, what they're doing is. Oh, go ahead, Art.
James, so for some reason I haven't got access to the red voice channels. I can't see them, which is a bit annoying. So Cao Cao wants to duel. Is it Go To? Who's in the woods? He wants to try and kill him.
Okay, yeah, they're dueling each other. That's fine. Let me roll. Even if he wins, I think he's gonna. Oh, they're both gonna die. They're both dying. Oh no!
Oh,
Okay.
calculus. Sao's dead.
Cao Cao died. Go-To is injured,
Okay.
and
Right. So the rest of it is
okay. I'll work from south. You work just like last time.
okay. Cool.
We'll meet in the middle. Let's see. So shock is doing attack of 5.
So there's 2, 2, 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 4, 6. Clone 8. Whoop. Oh, son of a gun. 1, 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And the other ones
And
did
then-
nothing. Okay, so they fight back. So that's 3. Ooh, they got some good dice that time. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Okay. Clone 2.
Oh, fortunes are reversing for blue.
Yep.
Dice gods have sought to be equitable.
Not that one though. So in the middle is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 3, 6, 8.
2 archers.
1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 0. So 0. So that's broken.
I got to here. Where are you at?
Okay, I'm doing these ones here. Okay, so you've done that one. So
Yeah.
that one's okay. So that's broken. That's another one.
And I did the archers up to that far too.
Okay. And they've done okay 1. So they've got 2.
So on not this turn, but the following turn, news of Cao Cao's death will reach his army, and morale will plummet, and we'll probably call it at that point. But we'll let the commanders decide what to do. I guess let's let them get the news that. Well, no. Should we say the fortress has fallen? I guess he's holding back. So it's definitely a red win. It's just a matter of how we deliver the news.
You did all the archers, didn't you?
Up to that
Did you do the archers in the rear?
I did this
this
one,
one.
and that one. I did those 3.
Fantastic. That's okay. Cool. That's grand.
Okay.
So that's all combat done then. And what happened in the woods over here? So
Cao Cao died. Infantry's in trouble now.
So they're still fighting, but there's some lights coming over this way. And Chief is trying to come over that way, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Okay.
Chief has the worst luck in IKS. All I ever see him do is make like a sound decision after sound decision, and lose regardless.
He probably is more unlucky than most. 1 shell, 10 fang.
Oh, actually, you get an extra dice. I forgot to do that. Yep, it's an extra hit. One of these units here took an extra hit because I forgot to roll the dice for the commander. Okay, but not going to make that much difference.
You got dispatches, McPanzer. Oh, I think he left already.
Oh, yep. No, that wasn't. Yes, I will go grab dispatches right now. Sorry, I was talking to my dog.
You're fine. Alright, I'm going to do updates. Alright, Yuan Shao. So, Tin
What
Fing
Shanghai
had
is
the
doing.
same idea as you. He came back, took the assault infantry, and they are pushing through the formation towards the gap, which is less of a gap now than it was, but he's pushing up that way. Cavalry's moving right into the trees. Lots of fighting all along the front. You got archers coming up now from the rear. Yeah.
The 2 polearm I have, plus the 2 polearm that just arrived, will force the front this turn when my units break. Like any breaking units, put a new polearm there.
Yeah.
However, except at the place where on my right flank, you know that red polearm that is breaking?
Yeah.
Between the little wedge between their left flank and their center, you know what I'm talking about?
hmm
I'm going to do something risky because I think I have to break through. I'm going to send 2 shock first through that gap where my polearm is breaking, plus the 3 polearm, 2 heavies, and we're going to try to plow our way through.
Okay.
This is risky, but they are weakened, and hopefully this attack would do it. But like the units currently occupying those positions, that broken and the 1 and the 3, they are to retreat and form a gap to allow those cav to come in.
Okay. Thank you. Guotuo, you are the man of the hour. You face off against Cao Cao. It is an epic battle for the ages. Both of you are injured. Well, you're injured, but you do manage to mortally wound Cao Cao with your sword, taking his life. So, you've defeated the enemy warlord. Your cavalry are also fighting on the fringes all around you, fending off the infantry. And yeah, what are your orders? You're muted. I can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, I was muted. We will begin working back through the forest. And work back to the forest, and basically peel back to the left, try and regroup with the allied lines.
Okay, it'll be pretty hard to disengage, but yeah, I got your orders.
Oh well, I mean, I still got the shot cav in the rear, and I'm just I'm keeping my cav between me and the infantry.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
And shouting their commander's dead. Shao Shao. Yeah, we're just all shouting that. I'm just like, hey, keep it up, man. Just let them know.
Okay, good. All right, Tin Feng, you move back, grab the assault infantry, tell them to follow you, and then lead them through the formations into the gap. The enemy has seen the gap and has moved to plug it, but still you lead the assault into them, and are just now arriving there now. The front line of swordsmen battling with the spearmen.
Okay. So I would like to send another 1,000-man unit of swordsmen into that unit of spearmen to try and turn that flank. And then I would like to send the polearms are already engaged, but send both other units of assault and me, and I'd like to charge into their flank. And send the polearms at the archers, send the assault infantry at the polearms, and just try and smash into them.
Okay. Thank you.
So that one, I'm not too sure that one's broken, so they're going to run away. And she wants to retreat.
What do you think? News of Cao's death. Would that cause the whole army to rout?
I think so. I think his army was very attached to him.
Yeah.
I'll go whatever you decide. It's going to take a bit of time to ripple effect, but I guess in the games,
Well, we can.
yeah,
say
yeah,
it's
whatever's
started.
cinematic, yeah, go for it.
I think there's enough 3 hit point units that are at 2.
Yeah.
That the news of his death would push him over, and I think that might domino. Maybe not in one turn, but in a way
Yeah,
that it's
over
not.
time.
It's
Yeah.
not like useful to play out.
I moved these red units forward, by the way, because she's trying to fall back and fire the field.
I'm just gonna.
Then maybe they wouldn't be able to do that. To be fair, they're going to follow up. I did. What were the orders from Reds to follow up if they withdraw?
Yeah.
Would they do that?
Attacking.
They just follow up. Then okay. Let's say these come into here then. Are we going to run the combat, or are we going to call it?
Let's just. I did the south already. I don't know. Let's
Okay,
run
I'll
it.
do it.
Let's run it, and then we'll
Okay.
show.
I'm gonna go ask Chinleaf if he would
1, 2,
press the fort
3, 4,
or
5,
come over here
Yeah.
just to see what happens.
2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2. Get out of it. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. It is 1, 2, 3. So, oh, that's bad dice as well. Okay, so clone.
Oh, how far did you get? I'm right here.
Okay, you're doing that one. Okay, I'll do the one next to it. Don't worry. That works out all right. Fine. I just need to get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3. Clone. Oh
Whoa,
shit!
Rewind.
Sorry about that.
You're alright. Just give it a second. Alright, we're good.
Cool.
Alright, did you do all your combat?
So no, I haven't quite finished it all yet. Just give me a sec. So clone. Let's try and not do that again. That's actually going to be broken. And then return combat B. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 2, 1, 2. So that's going to be up to 3. One. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Clone. Right. And 1, 2, 2. Crikey, okay. So that's that's broken anyway, so that's going up to 3, so we'll give that one a clone. So they get an extra dice as well. No, and they get an extra dice. No. Okay, combat's all done, so you've done all that bit.
All right.
Ouch. That's not looking good over there either, is it?
Yeah, they got lots of reinforcements though. All right, let's bring them in the lobby. We'll talk through it.
Okay. Oh,
Victory!
It? Who won? I guess we must have lost because we don't have the fort. How did you ever expect us to get to the fort on time?
All right. Oh, we need ARP over here. Welcome everyone. Well played on both sides. And before I show my screen and the table and give an overview, I'd like to ask the two CICs, starting with Shao and then Yuan how they think it went, who's winning.
I think the other side won because I was dead at the end, so it's like, man, we did not have enough people for that fight.
Okay, Yuan Shao.
Well, here, I have no. Who was that? Guandu went? Guess that's you must have killed So. I don't know what happened, but you just disappeared. So is that how that happened? Well, regardless, if Shao didn't die, I don't think we win this simply because our goal was to take the fortress. I mean, I think with the amount of units we have, we'll eventually break the army in front of us, but we're not going to take the fortress anytime soon. It may take another few days.
Okay.
Then again, I have no clue how you bet.
Okay.
Like
McPanzer.
he told me he broke the enemy force. But
Sao cannot die, he has 8-pack abs.
All right, McPanzer. What did Liu Bei say he was going to do? Was he going to go for the fortress or the army?
So he's going to personally scout the rear of the army, but his infantry is going to assault the fortress.
Oh, okay. So let me share my screen. Nope, not snipping tool.
Fort, how much more do you have?
All right.
Avalon.
So, this was the battle of the two bridges, really. Not the battle of Guandu. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting Shao to form up on the bridges, although that was a reasonable thing to do. I would thought the battle was going to happen around the fortress.
Where was I?
So, very different battle. I handled this side, McPanzer handled the other, so I'll cover this side, and then Arp and I handled this side, and then I'll let McPanzer talk about his side. So it was very much a bridge battle, which was very difficult for Yuan Shao and his army because they had to send units over one by one by one, and they just kept feeding their army over. Chief as Yue Jin did a good job, first holding right at the base of the bridge and then falling back to give some ground and then using that space to bring in his cavalry to hit them on the flanks and kind of break that initial force. Of course, they kept sending more and more, so eventually the reinforcements with Shao arrived and they reformed, set fire to the house and reformed kind of here. And so both sides formed up again. And then as you can see the engagement as it's going now. The engagement as it is, I mean, Shao's army is winning. All right, I'd say they're even to winning with the forces at the front. Unfortunately, Yuan Shao still has tons of forces still yet to cross and deploy. So eventually Yuan Shao is going to win this fight, and the reason why we're calling it now is Shao was killed by Guo over here, and so news of that is just now reaching the lines and will be severely demoralizing for the men. So even though they're not all broken, they're all about to break and run at the news of their fallen leader. So Yuan Shao's army will win over here. On the east side, well, I'll let McAnswer explain what happened over here, or the west side.
Yeah, so on the east side, I had Kermit and Chinleaf. Sorry, I forgot the name. But it was very, very much a sideshow in terms of army composition compared to what you guys did. So I think Kermit had 10 to 12 blocks, maybe as many as 15, and Chinleaf had about 30. So from the get-go, it was 7 or 8 turns of combat right here at this bridgehead, where 2 units from the red team were fighting against 4 from the blue team, both with intermittent archer support, though it was kind of hard for red on the bridge, but Chinleaf did a good job of prioritizing the order in which he attacked. And for the first 5 or 6 turns, red was dying 2 to 1. The problem is red had 2.5 to 1, so that was kind of an okay rate of exchange. I think Kermit did a really good job of organizing the defense. I think he made better decisions than I would have done. In hindsight, he probably left it 1 turn too late to try to disengage with his archers, light cavalry, and shock infantry back towards the fort. But because by the time he did, his polearm infantry were on their absolute last legs, and the next units up on the bridge were the cavalry. Red lost nearly all of their polearm infantry, all of their assault infantry, but the light cavalry got through, didn't have to participate in the melee, and was able to run down the units that tried to disengage back towards the fort. And unfortunately, there is nobody in the fort. There's nothing there to stop. There's nothing there to stop these infantry from taking.
Yep. So at
That's
the end
how
of the
that
day,
rolls.
Cao died and Guandu shall be taken. So Yuan, Shao, your forces, you had 2 to 1 odds for the forces. I thought the main fight would happen. I thought you'd be like assaulting the fortress, and then Cao would arrive, and then be some
Two.
maneuvering all around the fortress and stuff like that. But that was not the battle we had today. So yeah, most of the fight happened here, but it was still very fun, very different. I don't think I've done like a bridge crossing battle before, so that was interesting.
Can I just ask a question?
Sure.
Who's the general that's dead in the river?
Oh, that's Shen Pei died pretty. He led the initial assault across the bridge, and he died. I think Guo Jie killed him. He had injured. Right. He dueled and injured Yu Jin initially, but Yu Jin escaped. And then he went after Yu Jin again, but Gao Jie was there, and she killed him. And I guess his body was thrown in the river, so he's here at the rocks.
You know what? This be stupid. Who's the general in front of me?
Gao Jie again. Guo Jie.
Look, there was a lot of dueling before the army fully retreats. Guo Jie, do you want to do a duel? No, why not?
Yeah, sure.
You want a duel?
Roll some dice on camera.
All right. Here comes the duel. All right. One Shao
I'm
versus.
not participating in duels.
You already won, but we'll see if you die.
You don't want 5s and 6s on your colored die.
Oh, you die! Bad idea.
No.
You died. All right. All 4 lords are dead.
Everyone lost.
Everyone loses. Yeah, so let's go down. Well, first, Arp, didn't give a chance to say his piece, and then we'll go down the list with the players to share your thoughts and experiences.
I love the fact that he's dead, and so Gojin's killed 2 people in this battle. So well done. So yeah, Chief was defending over here and actually did a really good job defending with what he's had, as there was so many troops coming over, and organised it really well. So Gaucher kind of came up and with her cavalry and timed it perfectly, because they actually rolled up the first attacking line with the cavalry and broke both sides. It was really good decisions by both of them. There was a kind of, I think Cao kind of came into the centre initially. I think was going to go over this way, but as it was such a long way to go, he decided to come back this way. And then there's nothing much else to say. I think the decisions made by the players on this side were really good. I think they defended as best they could, and it was definitely kind of going their way. But like I said, the reinforcements that are going to come in from the red team were going to just sweep them away eventually.
Yeah.
And that was it, really. But yeah, well done by the blue team on this side.
That's pretty killer numbers. Yeah. All right. So working top to bottom, Cao, how was your experience?
I think as far as planning went, like, we didn't really want to hold up in the fort, because we thought, since we're outnumbered, if we hold up in the fort, then the enemy can just match us 1-to-1 and then destroy whatever reinforcements came up. So we thought, like, we kind of had to stop them at the river where we could where like they couldn't use their numbers advantage. Whereas if they were sieging the fort, they could just block the sally points and then take everything else and fight our field armies. But the problem with that was that it ended up being pretty far to the front to reinforce. Probably could have just gone left because it took a little bit of time to decide which one was going to be the main attack, but it turned out to be the one on the east, like we thought. It seemed like we were short on good cavalry. It seemed like our cavalry really sucked, but aside from that, no, I like the scenario. I think I would like to see more like I know we have like Protears coming up. I would like to see more like medieval or like pre-gunpowder battles. But yeah.
All right, thank you. Sao Hong, Kermit. You there, Kermit?
Oh, yeah, yep. So I was on the right hand side, the sideshow. Yeah, I had a fun time enjoying my bridge, killing a lot of Chinleaf's guys. And then gradually realized that my position, I was still losing guys a little too fast, and then I was going to start running out of them. I would have retreated sooner, but I was kind of torn between. Basically, Chinleaf's cavalry was coming in. He had 6 light cavalry to my 1 light cavalry. I was supposed to use my light cavalry to screen any withdrawal towards the fort, and I knew that in a 1v6 that would not work. So I tried to bottle up the Chinleaf as long as I could, hopefully in time for reinforcements to reach me, and then I was told that the entire army was going to the other ford. So then I was like, well, I guess I'm on my own. And so then I tried to sprint for the fort, realized I wasn't going to be able to make it to the fort in time, so I went into the woods to try and have some shelter from the cavalry, and at that point Chinleaf refused to face me in open combat, which, to be fair, was wise on his part, because I was thinking, well, if I'm going to go down, maybe I'll take him down with me. And I honestly had no idea if there were troops in the fort or not, which was kind of funny when Chinleaf started interrogating me, because I was like, I have no idea what's going on with my own army. And then it was kind of interesting that I think the Panzer forgot about me existing, because I didn't receive any screenshots for like the past 5 turns. Wonder how that happened.
Because you were captured, bro.
What do you mean?
You want to send me? I'll send you a screenshot of your token.
There's your screenshot. Captured.
I'm a free man. Oh yeah, and Chinleaf threatened to eat me. I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, I don't know. All right, thank you. Guojia, how was your experience?
Oh, yeah, it was kind of fun. Just charging in with the cavalry. I kind of wish I had got a chance to burn Yuan Chao's guys in the field though. And yeah, I was gonna ask about whether I could burn the forest as well.
Burning the forest
You
would have been
burn
harder.
everything here.
You fit in well with the IKS wanting to burn everything as cavalry, so good job. All right, Guo 2.
I just want to start off by saying I guess this is going to be a thing. I put in my orders to do something, and I get the dispatch saying to do the opposite of what I go off to want to do. Because I literally got the dispatch. He was like, yeah, hold position until we send up further troops. And I already was like, yeah, I'm going off to the right. I see somebody important. I got to go get it. So, I didn't know it was Chow Chow, but I knew it was somebody important. So I was like, "Oh nah, this is too good an opportunity. I got enough."
And well played, well played. Sorry, keep this reconnecting. Yeah, I just was afraid of repeating our first failed assault.
And it's funny because we started off with a premise. My commander was like, "Yeah, if you see an opportunity, then you go for it." And I was like, yeah, this is too good. And I just broke through.
All right.
Well, congratulations. You're definitely the reason why we won this fight. Until I decide to kill myself. But I guess still a victory for us since we take the fort. I don't know.
Yep. Your successor will appreciate it. All right. Liu Bei.
So, before this game, I was dreaming, I was fantasizing about being the one to take the fort of Guandu, destroying all of my enemies, and I made it a reality. I really tried everything to get Kermit to talk as to what was going on the other side, but I feel so bad for him that he knew literally nothing that I let it go.
Yeah. All right. Tian Feng and Shenping. Or Pia, how do you say that? Book.
Shenpei?
Shenpei, there you go.
Yeah, well, I died early, and seems like I might die again, so I thought that was certainly very unique. I agree with, was it Liu Bei's comment? I don't remember, about doing more medieval pre-gunpowder era games. I think it is.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's much more not much more interesting, but it's a lot more unique of a tactical decision making, in my opinion. And then I thought you guys did an awesome job on the turns because I felt like they were extremely quick, even though it was quite a large game, at least in number of pieces.
Yeah, thank you. All right, Yuan Shao.
I'm just gonna say straight up, the following two things. Number one, because we were given siege and the target was the fortress, the reason why our attack in the beginning sort of was a bit of a mess was because we never planned to do an attack in the beginning over the fort. Heck, I did not even think that